But there is so much, like when you see, a girl like this one who desires to continue with education and they can't manage because of, finances. I was sharing with you, that we have started an endowment fund, which is gradually growing. But as you see, there are many you can't even manage. This is almost a quarter of what we experience. There are many of them. Not because we are encouraging, young girls to, get themselves here, but because we know that when they get themselves here, like you have heard, this is what they go through. Families reject them, society stigmatizes, rejects them, and, the church as well, rejects, because they told me when we had our first meeting in 2023 that, Bishop, we are surprised you have even called us to be with you here in the church. We know that the church does not want us, because when we get ourselves here, nobody wants to think about us. So we are glad that we have opened a space, a safe space for that matter. By the way, the things we discuss with these little girls are confidential, and we assure them so. So it's not something you go talking about, because we are also encouraging them to feel free to be able to pour their hearts in the presence of God, so that we are able again to pray with them, but also encourage them. And I'm glad that, Hamza, you are able to share your story. Some of these girls go themselves here for various reasons, and mostly because of the poverty levels, because they can't afford a sanitary towel. You heard one of them saying here how she was lured into it because just a sanitary towel. And then, like for Hamza and many others who, if you had given space for all of them to testify, who were raped like her, because for her she was raped, and there she is. And I'm glad, this is my daughter from Muhombe. I keep encouraging her because of the positiveness with which she has come out of all these circumstances. But we know that God has a reason for starting this fellowship, because God is a transformative God. His gospel transforms lives in all aspects. So we continue to trust him. Sisi tunaendelea kumtegemea Mungu.
Thank you so much for inviting us into this holy space.
Asanteni sana kwa kutualika katika mahala patakatifu hapa.
We feel very humbled and honored that you have included us in your trust.
Tunajihisi kunyenyekea kwa sababu mmetuamini kwenu nyinyi.
My name is Prince, and this is my wife Ato, and I'm going to ask her to share a word or two.
Hearing all your stories,
katika stories zenu,
I have no words to express.
Sina maneno ya kueleza.
Our hearts go out to each one of you.
Nyoyo zetu zinaenda kwenu kila mmoja.
If we as human beings,
sisi kama wanadamu,
are moved to hear your stories,
tunajihisi kusikiza jinsi mnavyoendelea.
Please remember God our Father.
Kumbukeni ya kwamba Mungu Baba yetu
loves each one of you.
Anapenda kila mmoja.
And one of the ways he has shown his love,
na njia moja ambayo Bwana ameonyesha upendo wake,
has given you an angel in the form of Bishop
amewapatia malaika kwa njia ya Askofu Rose.
May God bless each one of you.
Mungu akaweze kubariki kila mmoja wenu.
Keep the faith.
Wekeni imani yenu.
Don't lose hope.
Msipoteze tumaini.
God loves you.
Mungu anawapenda.
We love you.
Tunawapenda.
And we will be praying for you.
Na tutaendelea kuwaombea.
Thank you.
Asanteni sana. Makofi.
I just want to remind you that
nataka kuwakumbusha,
betrayal is not new.
Kusalitiwa sio geni.
Jesus was betrayed.
Yesu Kristo pia alisalitiwa.
Some of his closest people turned against him.
Baadhi ya watu ambao walikuwa karibu naye walimgeuka.
So when you cry to Jesus,
wakati unapomlilia Kristo,
He understands
anaelewa
what it means to be forgotten,
kile ambacho kinamaanisha kusauliwa,
forsaken,
kuachwa
and betrayed.
na kusalitiwa.
You, my dear saints,
Nyinyi ndugu yangu watakatifu,
are so strong
muna nguvu sana
in your faith in Jesus
katika imani yenu kwa Yesu,
that God is going to use you
ya kwamba Mungu anaenda kuwatumia
mightily
katika njia kuu
in the years to come.
katika miaka ijayo.
The children you are raising
Wale watoto ambao mnawakuza
will come with that deep faith
watakuja na ile imani kubwa kabisa
and the courage
na zile nguvu na ujasiri
to stand not because of everybody's approval,
kusimama sio kwa ajili watu wote wamewakubali,
but because of God's approval.
ila kwa sababu ya Mungu kuwakubali.
You are beautiful to God,
Nyinyi ni warembo kwa Mungu,
and that matters more than anything
na
else.
hiyo inatosha zaidi kuliko mambo mengine.
So thank you for inspiring us.
Asanteni sana kwa kutujaza mioyo na kutuelekeza.
And as you grow, I hope
Na ninajua ya kwamba wakati mnapoendelea kukua,
that you can forgive
ya kwamba mtasamehe
those who have committed harm to you,
wale ambao wamedhuru maisha yenu,
and that you will heal.
na ya kwamba mtapona.
And like our sister reminded us in the sermon,
Na jinsi dada yetu Emily alitukumbusha katika mahubiri,
your wounds don't define you.
ya kwamba vidonda vyenu havitambui nyinyi.
Jesus shows us that his wounds did not define him.
Ya kwamba Yesu alituonyesha kwamba zile alama zake hazikuweza kutufananisha.
So thank you for being the inspiration that you are.
Asanteni sana kwa kuwa wale wa kujituma nyinyi.
Every day that you live
Kila siku ambayo mnaishi
is a testimony
ni ushuhuda
to the fact
ya kwamba
that God is alive and well in you.
ya kwamba Mungu anaishi na Mungu yuko ndani mwenu.
So thank you, dear sisters.
Asanteni dada zangu.
Asante sana.